Imagine stepping into Versailles, but softer, where spring blooms meet timeless French romance in one breathtaking home. Soft morning light drifts through the entrance hall, and the whole house feels like it is quietly exhaling. Pale blush walls, delicate gilding, and the soft sheen of herringbone would create a welcoming first impression that feels elegant without trying too hard. Fresh flowers near the doorway add a gentle sweetness, while the tall ceiling gives everything room to breathe. It is the kind of space that makes arriving home feel like a small, beautiful ceremony. The living room feels instantly comforting, like a place designed for long conversations and slow afternoons. Sunlight slides across the pale floors and catches the soft pink and ivory tones, making the room glow with a tender warmth. Plush seating, graceful curves, and subtle ornamentation give it a romantic, lived-in charm. Nothing feels heavy here. Instead, the room seems to float in a calm, graceful mood that invites you to sit down and stay a while. This family room has that easy, heartwarming feeling of a space where everyone naturally gathers. The daylight is gentle and generous, softening the floral details and making the pastel palette feel even more soothing. You can almost imagine quiet reading, soft music, and lingering talks here. The room feels cozy without losing its elegance, blending French sweetness with everyday comfort. It is a space that feels personal, warm, and softly cherished. The dining room feels like a lovely scene from a memory you would want to keep forever. Sunlight touches the table and dances across the pale walls, giving the room a delicate, celebratory glow. There is a romantic calm in the air, made richer by the graceful symmetry and soft textures. It feels perfect for slow breakfasts, long dinners, and special moments that unfold without rushing. Everything here feels thoughtful, refined, and deeply inviting. The breakfast area has a cheerful softness that makes mornings feel more generous. Light spills in through the windows and settles over the pale surfaces, creating a fresh, airy mood. It feels like the sort of corner where coffee tastes better and the day begins with a little more grace. The delicate colors and gentle curves make the space feel feminine and light, while still grounded in the same elegant French character as the rest of the home. The kitchen feels bright, graceful, and quietly luxurious, yet still welcoming enough for everyday life. Natural sunlight brings out the creamy tones and soft blush accents, giving the room a gentle warmth that feels uplifting. There is a lovely balance between beauty and usefulness here, so the space never feels stiff. It has that charming French spirit, where even practical moments feel a little more lovely. It is easy to imagine cooking here with a happy heart. The pantry feels like a secret little treasure room tucked within the home's elegance. Sunlight filters in softly, making jars, baskets, and shelves feel almost poetic in their quiet order. The pale walls and delicate detailing keep the mood refined, while the whole space still feels charmingly useful. It is the kind of pantry that makes even simple ingredients feel special. There is something comforting about its calm organization and the softness of its light-filled stillness. The master bedroom feels like the most restful kind of retreat, wrapped in softness and morning light. The colors are gentle and romantic, so the whole room seems to breathe in a peaceful, feminine way. Every surface feels calm, from the smooth fabrics to the pale wood underfoot. It has that private, luxurious feeling of a room made for slow starts and quiet evenings. You can almost feel the house growing softer the moment you step inside. The guest bedroom carries the same tender charm, but with a welcoming sweetness that makes visitors feel instantly at ease. Daylight moves softly through the windows, touching the pale colors and making the room feel serene and gracious. Nothing here feels showy. Instead, it feels lovingly arranged, with a gentle elegance that lingers. The atmosphere is peaceful and intimate, like a beautiful pause in the house. It is the kind of room that feels easy to sleep in. The home office feels surprisingly soothing, more like a quiet retreat than a workspace. Sunlight fills the room and softens every edge, making the blush walls and pale wood feel calm and encouraging. There is a graceful, feminine energy here that keeps the space from feeling serious or cold. It invites clear thoughts, gentle focus, and a slower rhythm. Working here would feel less like a chore and more like spending time in a beautifully composed corner. The sunroom feels like pure joy in architectural form, washed in daylight and softened by graceful French touches. It has that easy, uplifting feeling of being close to the garden while still wrapped in comfort. The pale colors, airy drapery, and floral spirit make the whole room feel fresh and alive. It is the kind of place where time slows down, where sunlight becomes part of the decoration, and where every quiet moment feels beautifully unhurried. This home proves elegance can feel effortless. Let pastel whispers and natural light inspire your own space to bloom with quiet, feminine luxury.